All right, we're recording. Woo! Wow. You know what? These YouTube videos will be live, completely uncut. I don't even know what just ball sack on my head. I don't even know I don't know what I'm doing on YouTube. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how this is going. I need to learn how to sync my audio with my video. But listen, I'm fucking overwhelmed. I've been overwhelmed for quite a while. Let me fix this microphone. I don't even know what this looks like on camera, but it is what it is. Okay. Hi. It's good to see you. It's been a long day. And you know, I was so long month. I've been so looking forward to episode 69. Like, what are you going to do for 69, Adrian? I don't fucking know. I have been so overwhelmed by life and everything going on. But let's talk about episode 69. Let's have some fun. I have a couple of notes, but otherwise I'm letting it rip. And I have been on a bender lately, let me tell you. Like, wow, out of control. Hurricane Adrian, category 5. I know I say that all the time, but it's been very real lately. Okay, so episode 69, you know, a lot of people made comments about it. What should you do? You know, 69 is actually one of my least favorite positions. I love saying wine, dine, 69, but in reality, whenever I've done it in the past, it's just not my favorite. I feel like there's too much going on, and I want to be able to focus on pleasuring my partner or focus on my partner pleasuring me. And so for me, 69 is just not the best. It is fun. And I will say, I immediately thought about how I used to do it with Mr. July all the time. It was kind of his thing. And he always, you know, people say, do you like being on the top better or on the bottom? I think I would prefer being on the bottom just because, I don't know. It's like, then I don't have to worry about planking. The one thing I was going to say is I was thinking of, I remember when he was on top of me and I was like sucking his dick and all I was looking at was like his butthole. I don't care what anybody says. If you've done 69, you've seen butthole, like in your face. And like, it's fine. But I'm like, do I really want to stare at that the whole time? Not really. So anyway, like I said, listen, Cravers, I'm rogue right now. There's been a lot. There's so much to tell you. I don't even know where to begin. I was writing notes and it looks like this manic, looks like a prescription that a doctor wrote. There's this manic notes everywhere. But I just want to say that my life has changed astronomically since the last time you saw me. In pretty much every way possible. I don't want to go into too many details, but I had some really fucked up shit happen to me. And then I also had some really amazing things happen to me, and a community that came through for me, and so much love and support in my life was shown to me over the last 2 weeks. I still am so humbled and so full of gratitude for each and every one of you, those of you who know what I went through. It's amazing to me, and I love every single one of you guys. Thank you everyone for the help, the love, and the support over the last 2 weeks. And then I got some pretty devastating news a couple of days ago about someone very important in my life. And that's the most I'm going to share right now. I'm still numb. It hasn't hit me yet. And I will talk about it, I promise you. But we're trying to figure things out the best that we can right now in my family. And I have to stay strong. I have to work out a couple details. But eventually I will share. You know, I was talking to Mike, who you're going to learn all about on this episode. And I said to him, what do I do? Do I pretend like everything's okay? Do I pretend that my life didn't one of the foundations in my life completely fell out from under me? Do I talk about how I got hit with some really fucking heavy and massive news just 3 days ago? Do I not share that? Do I keep it like, do you want to come here and feel really good and hear hot and sexy stories and just, you know, everything's a highlight reel? And Mike was like, no, Adrian, you should be real. And it reminded me of one of the reasons why I started the show was to let you know and others know that are in midlife or any phase that you're not alone, and it's okay to not be okay sometimes. I've been unwell. I have not been okay lately. Like I said, I have a lot of blessings in my life and so much to be thankful for. And through so much chaos, there's been so much beauty in it too. And so I'm reminding myself of that, but I want to share with you and just let you know of the things that I've been going through. And not everything's rainbows and butterflies. And this is real, okay? And that's all I want to say. Like, I'm going to go into more detail about the news that I just got eventually. The other situation's not even worth talking about anymore, but it's just a lot and it's heavy. And this is real life. This is midlife. And, we're riding through this together. So, like I said, my life has changed so much. My shit got fucked 2 weeks ago, okay? A big deal happened to me. And I was in shock. I mean, I expected it, but I was in shock and I was stunned. And I literally was like a walking zombie. I didn't eat, I didn't sleep for over 30 hours. I already had a trip planned with Mike. I'm gonna tell you about him in a second, but I didn't sleep, I didn't eat. I was running on pure adrenaline, definitely in fight or flight. And I hopped on an airplane and I went to Las Vegas for the first time ever. And the moment I got on that strip, it was like the world disappeared. I was blasting Elvis. I was like, Viva Las Vegas! Wow! I mean, I was like out of control. And Mike was like, oh my God, this is awesome. I like that he's entertained by my crazy. And I let it rip for a couple days with him. And it was everything I needed and then some. And I came back with a much better mindset. I got my ass to work. I pulled my network together and really worked hard to fix the situation in my life. And I'm thankful and just so grateful and blessed and humbled by all the love and support, like I said. I don't feel like I can say that enough. Okay, so let me tell you about Mike. I actually met Mike from this show. I met him on Instagram 3 years ago. He was one of my very early listeners, December 2020. Okay, like really early Instagram follower. I think I had a reel that went viral. I can't remember, but he just started messaging me. And we have become really good friends over the last 3 years. You definitely have heard me talk about him before when I go to Orlando and I go to Disney World. We visit him. He picks us up from the airport. We go to the pool. He's just there and it's nice to see him. We go to dinner always and stuff like that. Well, he's been through a lot. I've been through a lot. We've always been there for each other as friends, right? And I would definitely consider him, family. Someone that I love very much, care for very much, and who I have a very deep respect for. Okay. But Mike was always my friend, and I would tell him, just listen, I know he had feelings for me. And, we were definitely we were always, I'm the habitual line stepper. We're always dabbling. But I kept it in the friend zone because I was like, I would rather have you in my life than cross that line and possibly lose you, right? Okay. Well, since September, the last time I saw him, we have been getting very close, and especially with some things that I've been going through in my life. He has been there for me in ways that I can't thank him enough for. Long conversations at night, FaceTimes to help me fall asleep, endless conversations. I mean, I would just keep talking to him, and he helped me get through a lot of anxiety and stress and things that were going on. And we got super close. Well, with all the things that were going on in my life, he was like, you need a trip. And he was like, I'm going to book this Vegas trip. And so the Vegas trip was planned. What happened before I went to Vegas was not, okay? I kind of expected it, but it was not planned, all right? And we get to Vegas, and something just clicked for me. I came in, he got me coffee. I mean, he's so considerate, and he's a really good man, okay? He thinks of me, he takes care of me, he cares about me, he's so fucking considerate. I'm still trying to get used to being treated so well. And that sounds fucked up, but it's true. I've talked a lot about my struggles with trusting people, with letting people in, letting my walls down, and with him, it's just easy. And so that first night in Vegas, we went out, we had a great dinner, we had a lot of fun together. And when I came back to the room, I was just completely vulnerable with him, and I finally just let it out about something big that happened in my life, and he was there for me. And it just felt right. And next thing I know, we're, making out, and what little did I know that this is where kitten time became a thing. And he was just rubbing my back, I was upset, and he was rubbing my back and letting me know, everything's okay, Adrian, everything is going to be okay. And this was that super safe place for me. And he was massaging my back. And then I pulled my pants down because I'm I want you to massage my lower back and my butt, So he's massaging my butt. And then grazing a little bit. And then finally I was just okay, I need you to put your fingers there. And we ended up, he was fingering me. I had an intense, ridiculous orgasm where I squirted everywhere. I remember I ruined the bed. And then we had sex, and it was very natural. It felt really good. And the next day I saw him different from then on. And I think him too, right? But it was still so easy with him. We took a drive out to Red Rock. We, went shopping together. We went down to Old Vegas, which, oh my God, I fucking love it there. That place was meant for me. Okay. Everyone was like, Adrian, you can't miss Old Vegas. You have to go there. And I fucking love it there. Drinking beers, eating good food, having a great time, just really enjoying one another's company. And it ended up being just a really incredible trip. Lots of good orgasms. I was thinking to myself, I was like, fuck. I was like, I wish I would have known how good he is at eating pussy. I would have let him do this a long time ago. Okay. So this man eats pussy like it's his last supper. I'm not fucking kidding you. And I was like, damn, I've been missing out on all these orgasms all this time. So it was just a fabulous time, an amazing time. I remember he had to go to a conference one day, and he was like, all right, I'm going to come give you a kiss goodbye. And I was like, well, not these lips. And that he got down on his knees, ate my pussy, and then went off about his day and started his, went to his conference. And it was just a lot of fun. It was everything that I needed. And so Mike and I have now crossed the line. And remember, I've known him a really long time, and we're really good friends. And I had a conversation with him because I was like, you know me, right? You know me. You know what I'm about. So let's talk about this. If you're going to be a primary partner of mine, we have to be open, which, by the way, he has a lot of experience in the lifestyle. He's completely open to it. And we talked about our boundaries, right? He's like, Adrian, just don't lie to me. Just tell me what you're going to do. And I respect him so much. I would never disrespect him or hurt him in any way whatsoever. And so that's our deal. And we're kind of just seeing where things going. And what I love about this phase of life is we don't have to put a label on anything. Although I've caught myself saying, oh, my boyfriend, he knows, it's like an inside joke between me and him. But, there's no pressure. We don't have to make any decisions today. And all we have to do is just enjoy each other and have a lot of fun. And so as soon as he got back, I said, listen, I need to have something to look forward to. We need to have dates and things to keep us together. And so he actually flew out this weekend, and we had an amazing time together. I'm going to detail kitten time in 1 second, and I have some hot tales to tell. But he's going to come back again in 2 weeks, and then I'm flying out to his other house in Georgia. So I'm going to go to Georgia for this first time. I'm very excited to visit and hang out there, and then go from there, right? Keep staying connected. We talk all the time, and just see where it goes. I wasn't expecting this. I mean, we weren't planning on it. It's just kind of happening, and I'm here for it. It makes me feel good. He makes me feel amazing. He treats me unlike anyone has ever treated me in my entire life, and it's nothing but good. And so I'm not letting him go. So we're gonna see how this goes. Cravers, I don't know. Also, we're gonna go back to Vegas in November. So listen, there's a lot happening. Like I said, whirlwind. Do you even know me? Do I look different? I should look different because so much has changed. Okay, so I want to talk about kitten time. I named the episode out after it because it's worth it. Kitten time is something that I coined it, and it's because when he's rubbing my back and he's rubbing my butt and grazing by my clit, teasing me just the way I like, but it also frustrates the fuck out of me. I purr like I'm purring like a kitten, okay? And so it's hot and it's sexy, and I'm just like, I want kitten time. So it's funny, as soon as he got here, I was like, kitten time? And then the next day we woke up and we went and ran some errands, and I was like, I'm in the mood for kitten time again. And he was like, okay. So it's like you just get in bed. And let me ask you, when's the last time you had this level of intimacy with your partner? And it can work for either way. Like, you can give him a massage, you can give her a massage, or whatever. Your partner, okay? So your partner's laying beside you and you're just like really, truly massaging them, caressing them, making them feel good, drawing on my back, rubbing my head, and just all the feel good things. And then turning it into sexy. And by the way, like, my pussy is dripping wet when this is going on. Because I know the finger fucking and the pussy eating is coming. And then I'm going to be coming. So, it's just like this event. And I will tell you, it really it like brings you close because it's very intimate, and you just like let yourself go. And I feel super spoiled because he's just so good at it, and it feels so good. And it's like 45 minutes of just pure pleasure for me. Listen, I'm taking care of him later, but in that moment, it's just focused pleasure on me. And so if you've never had kitten time, I highly suggest it. Kitten time, it's a verb. And I defined it over on my Instagram page. By the way, if you're not following me over there, make sure you are, because I share all of these adventures over there at Midlife Craving. And, it's just, it's a thing. And I'm like, I'm craving kitten time. I want kitten time. I want it right now. Like, meow. Oh my God, I'm fucking out of control. But that's how I feel. Like, I want you to make your kitten purr, okay? Like, let's fucking do that. So, kitten time. Highly recommend. Try it with your partner. All right, let's talk about when he came here to Baltimore, because there was one session. It was after we went out, ran some errands. We came back and I was fucking raging. Like, we were walking in the door and I was like, put your hands down my pants. Like, put your fucking hands on my pants. I was soaking wet. He was like, oh my God. I was like, it's kitten time. Again, like, we just had sex this morning, but it's time again. And he was like, Adrian, you're a fucking machine. I'm like, you know me, right? Like, did you think this was a bullshit? So we go upstairs and we finally like got some toys out together. And I used Coco, which, by the way, if you do not have Coco, I love her with partners. And the reason why is because she's so quiet. So go over to tracysdog.com and look up Coco and use code CRAVERS20, that's CRAVERS20, and get 20% off. I think it's like $25, and it's worth every fucking penny, and it's so quiet, and I love that with a partner, because it's not like they're like burn, like in your head, you know what I mean? When you're down there, like, he'll be licking my pussy and I'm using the vibrator, and it's not too loud, which is really nice. Oh my God. Okay, so there's so much to tell you. Okay. So what he was doing though, and I haven't had this in a long time, he put a finger in my butt, and I liked it. Like, I really fucking liked it. I was super wet, very relaxed. Like, that kitten time, it promotes it, okay? Because I was so wet and so relaxed. Boop, right in there. And I loved it. It felt so fucking good. Like, I need to tell my friend who's like really into anal, like, hey, I can see now. Like, I get it. So I'm very excited about that and to explore more. But something else that we did is when Aaron on the last episode was talking about the ABC tip, I was like, we're trying it. And so I think he ate my pussy for, I don't know, 6 hours combined. He told me, he was like, my fucking tongue is like so strong. But we did the ABC thing. So he would like write a letter and then suck my clit, write another letter, suck my clit. But I will tell you this, letter G, capital G, is my absolute favorite. I don't know what it is, but he would draw the G and then he would like go backwards on it. And then, oh my God, I was like, can you just do the G for like 5 fucking minutes so I can have an orgasm? Highly recommend. So I like the alphabet thing, and the letter G is chef's kiss. Okay. So try that too. We're doing it all. Kitten time, anal play, writing letters, letter G, shit. So like I said, Mike's my primary partner now. And it's funny to me because I've been searching for one for so long. And even though he's not local, here in Baltimore, we're seeing each other. And I have that primary partner support, love, and care. And it was next to me the entire time. And here I was searching for it. And like I said, the cool thing is I can still play. I can still see Hot Dog, my Dom, Youngblood. No, we're not going to see him. We're not seeing him anymore. We'll see. But, okay. But let's see where this goes. I'm excited about it. I'm feeling really good, especially with all that I have going on in my life. I need this. And I'm just excited about him. And I love and care for him very much. Okay. I want to wrap this episode up. Like I said, I barely wrote any notes, but you guys had asked me some questions. And so I'm like, you know what? I'm going to answer your questions. All right. So the Q&A. The first one was, how did you meet Mike? I told you about that on Instagram. So you know what, guys? Slide in those DMs. Shoot your shot. Like, you'll never know. Okay. Did you play with Mike in Vegas? Yes. Yes, I did. The next question is, you talk about loving large cock. What falls into the big range? You know, yes, I'm a size queen. Yes, I love some big dick. It's my kryptonite. It is. But good girth and a nice, 5-6 inches is, I've had incredible sex with that too. I just am a very thirsty gal, and I like to be fucked so hard that it knocks the shit, the sense out of me. And so I do love a big cock. So I would say 7+, a lot of girth. That to me is like, oh, just drool. Just go ahead. Next question. What is the wildest toy you've ever played with? I would have to say it was this Tracy's dog thrusting toy. It was so all over the place. I was having a hard time getting in. It's funny. It's on the shelf over there. And it was just that was a wild experience for me, because the dildo was going in and then thrusting out, and I was like, whoa, where'd you go? And I'm trying to get it back in, and it was just, that to me was a wild experience. I will also say the OG3 from Tracy's dog gave me my first G-spot orgasm. It's a big toy, and it's a lot, and it's elaborate, and so to me that's a little wild. I'm pressing buttons and I'm like, whoa, what was that? And oh my god, I'm about to have an orgasm, that's coming from a different place. And so that was a wild experience too. But yeah, that one thrusting toy. Tracy's dog does not have that anymore. But okay. How did you meet your Dom? I met my Dom through my lifestyle friends, and I hope to see him again very soon. I haven't seen him in a while, and I miss him very much. It was funny because Mike, we were fucking and sucking and fucking and doing all the things. And he's like, you know what you need to do? You need to see your Dom. He's like, you just need to see your Dom. He's like, he just wears you out so much. And I'm like, oh, I love you even more. Thank you. Thank you for supporting me and wanting me to be pleasured and taken care of. Not that he's not taking care of me. I want to make that very clear. But it's just nice because he gets it, right? Different partners fulfill you with different things, literally. And I love that for me. And I love that he supports that. Okay. Your favorite place to have sex while traveling? I can't help but think about the Aria in Las Vegas, because honestly, it's either on the patio or against the glass. And Mike and I had a little session. My titties were up against those glass. So that's my favorite place. Where is your next adventure? I'm going to say Georgia. I fly there in a few weeks, and I'm really looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to seeing everything that Mike has going on down there and getting to know the little town. I've already been picking out places I want to go. There's a brewery and a burger place and a pizza joint. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm excited for that. Do you like to be spanked? Yes, very much. Are you new here? And then the other question was, when is the next lifestyle party? I want to mention something really quickly. I have been out of the game for the past 2 months. My head has not been in the game, but I'm getting back. Okay. I'm doing good. I've settled a lot of things in my life. I do have a big deal going on that I just learned about 3 days ago. But I'm getting my head back in the game, and I'm looking forward to a party in March. And I want to see my friends. I miss them very much. And so I'm getting back into the lifestyle crew. I'm coming back. Oh, I'm coming back. I promise. Someone else also asked me, Adrian, are you going to involve Mike in that life? And you know what? I don't think so. I don't feel like I have to. I have my own thing going on here. He has his own thing going on where he's at. And I cherish the one-on-one time that we have together. I'm right now not ready to mix that world, and he knows this. I would rather enjoy him and just have that one-on-one connection with him and really build that foundation together and enjoy that together one-on-one. And so, all right, I'm pushing 30 minutes on this video. And also I need to get out of here. I burnt my tongue. I burned my tongue eating steak tonight. And so my mouth is hurting. I need to go shit, shower, and shave and get the fuck out of here. I got a lot going on. I need to get this stuff edited because it's like the episode's dropping in like 5 minutes. So 5 hours. But whatever, I got to get going. But I just want to say, I love you guys. Thank you for all of the support. And I'm not always going to be this crazy. I know I'm really crazy right now, and this is a very erratic episode. Also, next up is Hot Dog. I had him in the studio a couple of weeks ago, and I'm so excited for this episode. It's a lot of fun, and it's on video. So remember to follow me over on YouTube, Midlife Craving Podcast. You can watch me. You can watch on my crazy hand. I don't know what to do with my hands, okay? Like, I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, let's see what happens. And I'm just hoping for some peace, some calm, and, you know, just remember we're all in some way going through shit. All right, so I will see you in 2 weeks back with Hot Dog. And listen, don't forget to follow me over on Instagram. I share a lot of my stories there, especially with what I'm up to on the weekends and stuff. So it's good to talk to you guys, to see you if you're watching me on YouTube, and just moving forward. It's been a fucking year. So I'll see you guys in 2 weeks. All right, let's press stop on that. God, what a world. What a world. Ooh, we're almost at 30 minutes. Okay.